And being all cute and stuff doesn't get you out of it. No. No. Being cute doesn't get you out of trouble, bub. That's not very nice. That's not very nice, Mr. Burbs. No. No. You were aggressive. Yeah, you were aggressive to Dad, and Dad didn't deserve it. No. Mr. Burbs. Mr. Burbs. You don't. No. No. Being all cute doesn't get you out of trouble, bub. You know what you did. You know what you did. You bit me like 3 times. You bit me like 3 times. That wasn't very nice. You've been a little stinker all day today. Yeah. You took food when you weren't supposed to. You bit me 3 times. Yeah. Not very nice. I'm not happy with you right now, bud. No. You weren't very nice. Being cute doesn't get you out of trouble, bud. No. You can't be rude to Dad and bite him, dude. That's not nice. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that. No. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, bub. Burr. There we go. Hi. Can I pet you now? Mr. Burbs? Can you say hi to everybody? Go, wow. And let me set chat to show all messages. There we go. What's up, buddy? Can you say hi? It's Wednesday, buddy. You know what happens on Wednesday, right? You get a special snack. Yeah, you get a special snack, bud. Aw, there's my Bubba. Yeah, there's my Bubba. There's my Bubba. Yeah, he definitely goes to the bathroom wherever he likes. That's just part of owning a parrot. If he wasn't missing his right foot, he'd be. I could potty train him, but he doesn't get around super well, so it's just part of owning a parrot. And that's why I don't wear all my like nice shirts. Mr. Burbs. Can you say hi? Hey, Mary. Hi, Ryami. How are ya? Mm-mm-mm. Parrots can be very long-lived for sure. How's y'all's Wednesday? Weather was pretty good. Uh, it didn't start raining until this evening, but it was in the 50s, so that's good. It depends on the species of parrot. Some can live 75, even 100. Smaller species can live 20, 30 years, but on average, red lord Amazons, which is the kind of bird Oreo is, on average 40 years, but not uncommon for 60, 80. Even there is record of a few of them living up to 100. And that's why owning a parrot, you have to make sure you have things set up so that if you should pass away before the bird does, they have a home to go to and have people that will take care of them properly. Definitely have them in your will and a pet care plan and all that. I am drinking coffee. Also, sorry to hear that Omaha was bad weather today. Did you guys get snow, storms? What's up? Yeah, I'm drinking like the Starbucks winter blends. It's funny because I don't like Starbucks coffee. Like when I get coffee from Starbucks, I cannot. I don't know. It tastes like crap. But when I buy their coffee beans from the grocery store and make my own, it's not as bad. So something about the way that they make their coffee makes it shit. Their cold brew isn't too terrible. Their cold brew is about the only thing I really drink from them. Oh, you got snow. Damn. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Our night's going well. Thank you. How's yours? Sorry, I'm just cleaning up chat. We tend to get a couple of trolls in the very beginning. And they're not original. Oh, I gotta plug my phone in, bud. Yeah, definitely. There are definitely some pretty negative people out there on the internet for sure. Being on social media for the last 5 years has really highlighted how bitter people can be and how they thrive on being antisocial, I should say. If I was doing this 10, 15 years ago, it would have affected me more. But I nowadays in my life, people being negative doesn't. The people that can hurt me are the people that are closest to me. A random stranger on the internet isn't gonna say anything that's gonna bother me. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. So before I started the live, Oreo like ripped into me like 3 times because he was being a little troublemaker, and I had a bowl of cereal, Cheerios, sitting on my little TV tray, and the way that the TV tray was sitting next to the bed, he was able to climb up on the TV tray and go over to the bowl of Cheerios. It didn't have milk in it. It was just like dry Cheerios. And I went to go grab water for him and I come back in, and he's chowing down on some Cheerios. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. So before I started the live, I'm like Googling what's in Cheerios. But I think you only got one. I was like, I didn't think you were able to get up. I didn't think you could get up on the table to get that shit, dude. Yeah. Now I know better. Now I know better. Hey, Barbara. We're doing good. How are you? You're doing okay? That's good to hear. Hi, buddy. Aw, that's my Bubba, huh? Oh yeah, he's a pretty happy burbs. For sure. Spoiled rotten. Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry you're stressed out. If you want to talk about it, feel free to put it in chat, but if not, if you don't want to make it public, that's fine. But either way, I hope it works out. Berber, we gotta make a nail appointment for you. Yeah, we gotta make a nail appointment for you. I gotta see what our finances are like next month for this, because you have to do a yearly checkup, and that's always a little bit more expensive than just a regular nail and beak trim. Yeah. Come here, Bobo. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? No. You just want head scratches? You just want head scratches? I got you. I got you. Give you some chin scratches? Yeah. Oh, you want ear scratches? I got you. I got you, bud. Mwah. Hey, Potato, we're doing well. How are you? Aw, thanks, Barbara. We're glad to have you here. I gotta reinstall Messenger on my phone, apparently. I didn't know that I either deleted Facebook Messenger or it somehow got deleted by mistake. And I was like, huh, I haven't checked Facebook Messenger in a while. And I went to go check it, and I was like, oh, I don't have it. Weird. Can't complain too much. That's one of my life mottos. We whistle. Arr. Arr. Mr. Burbs. Oh, did you guys have a good St. Patrick's Day? I totally didn't even mention that on my live when we were on Monday. Did you guys do anything? I didn't. I was live. And I'm currently on a drinking hiatus. It was good? Oh, great to hear. We had an earthquake not too long ago, like 3 days ago. Not too close to us, but seems like we're getting more frequent earthquakes. Oh, you all went to the St. Patty's Day parade in New Orleans? Nice. That's gotta be fun. Washington's always had earthquakes. I just think that they're picking up their frequency a little bit more because the fault line or the tectonic plates are getting a little bit more active. And we have Mount St. Helens, we have Mount Rainier, Mount Adams, Mount Baker, Mount Hood down in Oregon, and a couple others. So between all that, we get earthquakes. Wait, they threw out potatoes, onions, and cabbage? That's pretty cool. Unless that's like code words for something. Hey, Bubba. Can I have a snuggle? Well, it can't be a parade unless there's beads, right? You gotta have beads in New Orleans. And someone shouting, "Show us your boobs!" One day I'll get down there. We had a chance to go before Katrina hit, but I was probably like 9 or 10 at the time, and my grandparents didn't think it was a great idea to take me down there, and I really wish they would have. No, he's not had that yet, Barbara. He's going to soon, though. Went shopping with friends and bought a green blouse. Nice. Underwear and sunglasses. Wow, you all throw out some fun stuff. I'd be throwing out like phones and gadgets if I had the money. If I was like Google or something and I had a float, I'd be tossing out devices.
Here, I brought you a bowl of animal cracker cookie things.
Cool. I gotta tell you something.
It's a small bowl.
Thank you. So I had the bowl of Cheerios that I had, right?
Yeah.
Sitting right here.
Did he eat them?
This little got up. I didn't think he would get up over the laptop. Climbed up.
You found him eating them?
Yeah. Yeah. I had to look it up to make sure there's nothing harmful in Cheerios.
I don't think there is.
The only issue is there's a little bit of the Nutty Buddy or the what do you call that shit?
Almond extract?
No, the stuff you made, the rice.
Muddy Buddies?
Muddy Buddy.
Yeah, Muddy Buddies. And?
I don't think he got any of it. I think he was just going for the Cheerios.
Okay.
And I caught him pretty quickly.
That's good.
And I checked his beak and I didn't find any chocolate residue. You want to do Berber muds?
Let me smell ya.
Ow.
Yeah, I'll do Berber meds. Are you a little still worried?
No.
Okay.
So, I love frosted animal cookies. Like, they're addicting. And Lacey found these ones from a bakery that we like called Dunford. They have really good donuts.
Okay, Berber. 1, 2,
And they're
3.
really good.
Say ah.
Little frosted animal
Sorry, that
cookies.
was a little aggressive of me. I'm so sorry.
He deserved it. He'd been biting me.
Berber, you're walking in your own poo. Yeah, you're walking in your own poo.
Sorry, I'm eating on mic.
What if I go get a towel?
He's gonna bite the shit out of me.
Even if you do it?
Yeah. Just wait a second. I'll put him down when he gets a walnut.
Okay. Do you want something to lay down to put him down on?
No, I have something.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. You too.
Thank you, bro. What, you little chirpy boy? What? Hey, my buddy. All right, bud. Do you want a walnut? Yeah, you want a walnut? There we go. I got a walnut for you, bub. Excuse me. Okay, bud, I got a walnut for you. But you know the deal, you gotta back up. Alright, can you guys see him okay? Yes, he looks great. All right. Enjoy that walnut, young man. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, enjoy your walnut. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Okay. Yeah. Did you drop your walnut, bud? Hi. There you go. Happy Berber getting his walnut back. They're just so round and they roll, don't they? They're easy to drop, huh? I'll be right back, okay, bub? Hello. Hey, buddy. Hi. Sorry, I had to wait for the bathroom to get done being used. Someone else was using it. I had to wait. Yeah, I had to wait. He is very enthusiastic for sure. He is a pretty burb indeed. Oreo's being cute. He is indeed. Yeah, hi. Reverend, maybe we should set up like a Zoom call. Yeah, maybe we should set up like a Zoom call where people can come hang out and talk to you. And you can see them on camera. Yeah, maybe we should do that. And we'll charge a ticket price. $5. $5 to hang out with me and Oreo on Zoom. That way it keeps the trolls out. And if a troll wants to give me $5 to troll me, I'll take their money and then block them. Hey, don't be throwing walnut shells on the floor, young man. I feel like we always do this. It's so hard to get the Yu-Gi-Oh to vibrate to do that. Yeah. It's easier to hum whistle than it is to do the Yu-Gi-Oh rattle. Sounds like a little UFO, huh, bud? Yeah, it sounds like a little UFO. Lisa and I were talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl, and she saw a post by the author Matt Dinniman, and I guess his 4th book got on the New York Times bestseller list, number 9. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad it's getting out into the mainstream a bit more. I just read a book I haven't read in a while called Necropolis, so that was cool. I love going back and reading books I read, like when I in my teenage years or my early 20s, going back and rereading them as like 10 years later. It's kind of fun. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Bobby, what sound does a dog, or Oreo, what sound does a dog make? What sound does Bobby make? Does Bobby go, meow? No. Does he go, woof? Does Bobby dog go, woof? 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 You're not gonna make noise? Hey, Brock. How's it going? We try to keep these live streams chill and relaxed for sure. Give people a place to come hang out, connect, relax, talk about whatever nonsense comes to mind. Sometimes we have serious conversations. I feel like we had more serious conversations over on TikTok in the early days. like back when the core group of community members were getting to know me, there were I'd have to repeat my life history like 4 times alive, and eventually I just was like, I can't keep talking about this. Buddy, you gotta stop throwing walnut shells on the floor, young man. They're right up there with Legos. If I don't find one and I get up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom, it's like stepping on Legos. Yeah. Just finished a German lesson. Nice. I know 3 words in German. Jawohl, Scheiße, Guten Tag. That always bothered me, like in school. They would show like World War II footage of like a certain knucklehead who was doing some pretty horrible stuff back over there. And like he would be given his like crazy speeches and they'd have it subtitled for English. But it wasn't audio described. So it's just this random like speech, him just like screaming, and I'm like, cool, I guess he's saying some horrible shit. I don't know. Like, as an adult, I had to go like look up some of his speeches translated, and I'm like, oh, that's what he was saying. All right. Bear, are you giving a speech right now? You want walnut trees growing around the house all the time? Actually, I think we do have a walnut tree outside. Hold on, let me go ask Lacey. I think we do, actually. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Did your mom plant a walnut tree?
A walnut tree?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
When she did her little orchard?
No.
Oh. Did she have any nut trees?
No.
Oh.
Well, we have oak trees which will have acorns.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh. Alright. Never mind. Oh. I could probably grow one hydroponically. And just trim it down and keep it like a bonsai. What, bud? A lot of the old footage from back then in audio description. Yeah, kind of wish it did. If I had time and money, I would have it. I would put together a team and go back and audio describe it. Cause like, history is boring. Like when someone tells you history, I'm like, oh, I don't care. But going back and like listening to old archived audio and footage is way more fascinating. It'd be cool to put together a team where we could go back and like look at old archive footage and audio describe it. There's this there's this channel on YouTube called Periscope or Periscope TV, I can't remember. And they're an archive project, and they've gone and found like all this old footage, and they like restore it, and then they'll release a original like restored version, and then they'll like go and colorize it and make it more modern. And they have some really cool videos. What is your deal? You're in a mood. Bye bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Right. I'm just stoked that Adam Savage has audio description on some of his videos now. I was so stoked when he released that playlist. YouTube has a good video history of the war. Yeah, for sure. That's the one thing about YouTube that I'm like, I'm glad that anyone can just upload. It can be a double-edged sword, but it also has like expanded what is available publicly for free. Flying pecans. That's cool. You got pecan trees though. Pecan. Why do I always say it wrong? I love pecans. They're so good. Yeah, if I ever get my own piece of property, eventually I'll have all sorts of food-producing plants and trees. I think the first ones will be cherry trees. Gotta have cherry trees. Both ways are saying it are valid. That is one thing that I always have to be careful of. I listen to text-to-speech every day, all day, so like I'll start saying things the way that it says it, and then someone's like, "What? What are you saying?" I'm like, "This," and they're like, "That's not how you say that." And I'm like, "Oh well, it is now." Are you ready to be picked up? Yeah. Are you ready to be picked up? Can I grab you? Yeah. Hold on, let me grab your water first. Let me remove your water for you. I need to plug my speakers back in, bud. Come here. Thank you for flying Hertz Airline. We will get you there safely with a 99% accuracy. Go away, Gemini. Thanks for stopping in and saying goodnight. We appreciate that. Have yourself a great night and sleep well. Berber, can you say goodnight? What, bud? You're most welcome. Berber, what do you want to watch? What do you want to watch, bud? Before bedtime, what do you want to watch? Do you want to watch some Rick and Morty? Animaniacs? American Dad? Well, you're already watching American Dad at the moment. Bob's Burgers? Do you want to watch Righteous Gemstones? Thinking cartoons, though. Cartoons are probably more awesome for you. I wonder if Hulu has Dexter's Laboratory. Ow, dude, that's my ear, bud. Give me that little face. Give me that little face. Give me that little face. Aw, you're rubbing your beak on my hand? That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh yeah, the state capitals. Yeah. It is funny because Animaniacs, um, like they were able to get money for it because at the time they were making a push to have educational shows made, and so all those like educational songs that they put in there, they had to get the money. They didn't realize that it would turn into like this giant like cultural phenomenon. They're just like, oh yeah, we gotta add some educational value to our TV show so we can get it to air and get money for it. And they just grabbed public domain songs and then they just rewrote them with some educational facts. The Animaniacs reboot on Hulu is so amazing. Like when it came out and I watched the first episode, I got a little teary-eyed because I used to watch Animaniacs growing up as a kid, and me and my dad would watch it. And so when the reboot came out and it started, I was like, oh, this is just so nostalgic. And it had audio description, which, fuck yeah. It'd be cool to, again, go back and audio describe the older seasons, the original. I wouldn't get a lot of like TV stuff tattooed on me, but I think Animaniacs would probably be the. I definitely would do an Animaniacs tattoo. Yakko Wacko dot Pinky in the brain. I would get all 5 of their faces tattooed on my arm or something in like a little like postage stamp strip or something. That'd be cool. Ah, my nose is itchy, buddy. There we go. My septum piercing is itchy, bud. Yeah. You're a good boy. You're planning on getting a tattoo based off a comic your best friend draws? Oh, that's awesome. Another part of nerd culture I never got into was comic books. Do you hear Lacey call him Bobby? Yeah. What's their, I don't know if you can talk about it, but what's their comic about? What are you doing, little bro? Turn the heater off. It's already too warm in here. Ooh, I should open the window, Bubba. Let some of the rain, uh, let some of the rain smell in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Tripod, you're in the way though. One day, buddy. One day we'll have a professional studio. There we go. Oh, did I tell you guys about the bear? And not the TV show. Hi, Bob. Bobby just stuck his head in the door. So, we live in a pretty wooded area, which means we get cougars and bear and Bigfoot that roll through the neighborhood from time to time. And I guess a couple nights ago, a bear kidnapped one of our trash cans and took it like all the way down to the end of the cul-de-sac and ransacked it. I'm telling you, these bears, man, clever little bastards. About a year ago, a bear, hopefully maybe the same bear, took a Chewy box off our neighbor's porch, which had dog food in it, from Chewy.com, not a sponsor, and just kidnapped that and vegged out on it. And that was on video. Oh, rebel group fighting an intergalactic empire. Nice. That's a good start. In a world, a rebel group goes toe-to-toe with an intergalactic... Why is intergalactic fucking me up? Intergalactic empire. And now we know why I don't do voiceover work. Brock, that's the exact thing I said. I was like, it just wants a picnic basket. And I went, hey, boo-boo. Yeah, probably black bears. We don't really have. I mean, we do. I mean, grizzlies are definitely up here, but they're more north, and they're more up like in the mountainous area. Down here where we live, it's mostly black bear. And let's see. I think you're more likely to run into a cougar than a bear here. Like we've got cougar spotting. We got cougar sightings probably 4 or 5 times a year, and bears maybe once, twice. When I was a kid, if you guys have been around long enough, you've heard this story. But when I was a kid, I used to live out in this little town called Rainier, not Mount Rainier, but I did live there too. But this town called Rainier is where I grew up, and we had a lot of bear out there. And one day, this bear's just walking down the street, just out for a stroll, and this lady was jogging behind it, and then our neighbor was following the bear and her in his truck, and the bear just took a tour of the neighborhood, just rolling around the street, like back in the day when phone chains were a thing. Like everyone was calling everybody, like, keep your kids inside, keep your kids inside. There's a bear just roaming around the streets. And that bear hung out in our neighborhood, walking around the loop for probably a good half hour. And then it went down to the park, ducked into the woods, and we never saw it again. But out there we have in that area a lot of tree cutting. So there's a company called Weyerhaeuser, and they own a lot of property in Washington, like a lot. And they're primarily known for logging. And out there, it wasn't uncommon for logging activities to cause animals to migrate through the town. Yeah, I'm not sure what was in our trash can, but it definitely took about 3 bags out. Maybe it was after the coffee from the K cups, or I don't know. Maybe teriyaki was in there or something. If I throw meat away, I try to at least double bag it. Discord notification from Sound Booth Theater. Oh, nice. Cool. Ah, Appalachian Mountains. Nice. Y'all got some pretty interesting folk tales out there. Yeah, I lived on Mount Rainier for probably about a year and a half. And it wasn't uncommon to wake up in the morning and just have a herd of elk just standing in your front yard. bugling at each other, grazing in the all the grass, just chilling. Like I've literally woken up so many times to just an elk call. And then our neighbor called us. She's like, "Hey, there's a cougar in the back, couple acres." I'm like, "All right, well, guess I'm not going outside." I don't want to be cougar chow. Not that type of cougar anyway. Your great grandfather is the subject of a folk tale. All right, well, do tell. I love urban legends, folk tales, and paranormal stuff, so right up my alley. You'll be right back. Okay. Haven't seen Turtle. I need to reach out to her and see what's up. Probably busy with work. Are you preening, buddy? Are you preening? Yeah. We need like a two-camera operation, buddy. One camera on me, and one camera on you. Instead of using the phone camera, get like a dual camera operation going. Yeah. Yeah. I love you, bud. Fiddler on the Mountain. All right. His spirit. Huh. Ooh. I have an idea.
Charging stop battery level 90%. Turn on player controls.
The dog followed us! No, from the chasing us earlier. We're almost to the creek. We can't get up. The dog is there.
Recent apps. Hulu. Close. Task closed. Android accessibility suite. Portrait. Ask about screen.
What can you tell me about the Appalachian folktale Fiddler on the Mountain?
The Appalachian folktale Fiddler on the Mountain encompasses a range of variations, but it generally revolves around themes of music, supernatural encounters, and the dangers of hubris or temptation. Here's a breakdown of common elements. Musical prowess. The central figure is often a highly skilled fiddler, whose music possesses an almost magical quality. This musical talent can attract both admiration and unwanted attention. Supernatural encounters. The tales frequently involve encounters with supernatural beings, including the devil or other otherworldly entities. These encounters often occur on a remote mountain location, known as Fiddler's Mountain or Fiddler's Rock. Themes of temptation and danger. The fiddler may be tempted by promises of fame, fortune, or enhanced skill,
So the devil went
often
down to
leading to
Georgia.
dire consequences. The stories can serve as cautionary tales about the dangers of pride and the consequences of dealing with dark forces. Variations. One variation involves a fiddler who plays so fast that his fiddle catches fire, setting the mountain ablaze. Another variation depicts a fiddler who charms snakes with his music, eventually meeting a tragic end. There are also stories involving the devil and large supernatural gatherings, where the fiddler is hired to play. Essentially, Fiddler on the Mountain is a rich tapestry of Appalachian folklore, reflecting the region's deep connection to music, its belief in the supernatural, and its tradition of storytelling.
Set that right there. Let's see. Go back and read that comment. I thought I had it memorized and then I didn't. Take a truck up on the mountain, hand out food, played while they ate. Coming back down the mountain during a storm, brakes gave out. His spirit is still sometimes seen on the road. Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. I almost said cool, but I guess probably seeing the spirit of a dead one that you love, probably not the best. I'd be fine with it, but I enjoy dark, morbid stuff, so my reactions to that type of stuff is probably not most people's reaction. Berber, what'd I do with it? Yeah, hold on. No, hold on, buddy. Oh, there's my lockpicks. Not what I need, though. Alright, well, I'll find that cable later, I guess. You can hear the fiddle playing. Oh, interesting. I've had a few paranormal encounters throughout my life, but I'm a skeptic about pretty much everything. I want to believe, and fire truck. Even though I've encountered it, I still am like, still not. It was encounters that were like not hardcore encounters, so you could be like, all right, that's weird, but like I want to be able to sit down and talk to a ghost. Then I'll be like, yep, ghosts are real. My grandma had psychic ability, according to her, and sure, she would have intuition about things, but again, the human brain is like a quantum computer. Like, we're unconsciously picking up on patterns and schedules and routines, and pulling stuff from your subconscious might seem like a vision, but it's literally just your brain processing data. I don't know. Had an encounter with a Bigfoot or something. Probably a bear. If you believe my family, I was talking to my great grandmother who had passed on up until the age of 3. After she passed, I was like talking to her. I don't remember that, but they said it happened, and they said that I knew stuff that only she would know. And you get this really strong smell of roses throughout the house, and she used to wear rose perfume. Oh, I miss Katie. I wonder where she's at nowadays. She loves ghost stories. Have to see if I can find her on TikTok and message her. YouTube, you keep saying more comments below, but there's no way for me to scroll. If I scroll using TalkBack, it just takes me out of the live to the next live. Um, most encounters can be explained with a bit of digging. Yeah. No, but it is fun to like be like, yeah, ghost. I definitely feel you on that for sure. Like, I think there is some value in having some whimsical, um, some whimsy in life, and letting yourself believe in those types of things. And I mean, like I said, I'm a skeptic. Who am I to say that ghosts aren't real, or that people don't always go to an afterlife, or that there is or is not an afterlife? I just am very skeptical of people who use that shit as like a scam. I've seen people who claim to be psychic or faith healers. That's where I start to draw the line. That shit was rampant on TikTok, and I would see these people on TikTok talking to people who were like fighting cancer or severe medical conditions, and they'd be like, stop taking all your medicine and go use crystals, or go buy my supplements, or pay me $30 a day to pray over you, that kind of shit. And I was like, okay, how is this not being deleted? Like, how is this shit being allowed? Like on YouTube, if you give out medical advice and you're not a doctor, they will crack down on you pretty hard for that. So that's why when I say anything about medical stuff, I go, this is my own experience. I'm not telling you what to do, and I'm not a doctor. Do your own research and consult with a doctor. It's so easy to fake being a psychic. Yeah, for sure. If you're going to use a cold read or a hot read. There's that funny episode of South Park where, oh gosh. Wait, is it South Park that I'm thinking of? Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen this episode in a long time. But, was it Carmen gets, or is it Kyle? Stan? One of the three. Is like, psychics are bullshit, blah, 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 blah. And then he shows off how easy it is, and then, like, people believe he's a psychic. I think that's the right plot. I'm gonna have that mixed up. I haven't seen that episode in a while. But, I love the psychic hunter, James Randi. That guy was amazing. I was my mom took me to church too, and they brought this faith healer in. She was like a traveling faith healer, and she would go to church, talking about faith healing and all blah blah blah, all that nonsense. And my mom's like, "Oh, can you pray over my son? He's blind." And the lady does her ableistic nonsense, and I found out early by going to church, if you start to feel the spirit move through you, you get to lay on the floor and they put a blanket over you. So it was a great way to take a nap. So she's put her hands on me, don't touch me, and does her little hippy dippy magic voodoo words or whatever, I don't know. And I collapse, I controllably fall to the floor, and then they put a pillow under my head and they put a blanket over me, and then I go to sleep for about 20 minutes. And she's like, the healing has begun. And then I wake up and I hear her walk up to towards me, and I said, "What are you doing?" She heard, what did you do?" And I guess when I said, "What are you doing?" as she walked up to me, she like waved her hands in front of my eyes, and she freaked out and she's like, "Oh, he can see." And I was like, "No, what? No." She's like, "Well, how did you know I was right there?" I'm like, "Lady, you're wearing fucking high heels." It's called good hearing, and you wear perfume. It's also called echolocation, dumbass. Carmen pulls a bunch of psychic to get free stuff. Okay. I love South Park. I need to go back and rewatch some of the older stuff. I also found that audio described now, which is pretty sweet. Like, someone went back and audio described all the old episodes from like season 1 to season 26. So that's pretty cool. I really should start an audio description project, but that takes money and people. I should look up the laws around it as well. I feel like a lot of people have started audio description projects, so I think the one area that is lacking is like I was talking about earlier, old archive footage and old film that would be interesting to have audio described. I think that is a niche that needs to be filled.
W. Whiskey.
What are you talking about? Tablet.
Appalachian Fiddler on the Mountain. Appalachian Fiddler
Oh, you're
on
in
the
portrait
mountain.
mode. Boo.
Appalachian Fiddler on the Mountain. Listen. Open Gemini. The Appalachian Folktale. Open Gemini app. Gemini. Appalachian Fiddler on the Mountain. Appalachian Fiddler on the Mountain. Back. Sign in as Zachary.b.earth. Back. Apple. More options. Copy. Share. Double check response. Gemini can make Appalachian Fiddler on the Mountain. Gemini can make mistakes. What can you tell me about the Appalachian Folktale?
Let's see.
Ask Gemini.
How's it?
Edit box.
Okay.
Microphone. Open Gemini Live.
There we go. Hello, Gemini.
Landscape.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking. What can I help you with today?
What can you tell me about Gemini Canvas?
Gemini Canvas is a new feature that lets you create visual content with Gemini's help. You can make things like reports, presentations, or even just brainstorm new ideas in a more visual way. It's kind of like having a smart whiteboard where you can write, draw, and get suggestions from Gemini all in one place. Have you had a chance to try it out yet?
No. What do I need to try it? Is there a different app I need?
You don't need a separate app, it's built right into Gemini. Just look for the canvas option in the prompt bar when you're starting a new chat. Do you see it there?
No, because I haven't started a new chat yet. Do you know if it's accessible with TalkBack?
Okay, so you'll want to start a new chat and then it should be there. As for TalkBack, I'm still learning how all the accessibility features work. So I'm not 100% sure if it's fully compatible yet. You might want to try reaching out to Google support to double check. They'd be the best people to ask about that.
Can you tell me some of the top trending news articles today?
A few of the top stories today include the upcoming election, the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East, and the potential for a recession. There's also some interesting news about a new study on the effects of social media on teenagers. Do any of those topics sound interesting to you?
Wait, what upcoming election? The election's already happened.
Yeah, you're right. The big presidential election already happened last year. But there are actually a bunch of smaller elections coming up this year, like local elections for city council members and stuff like that. Those can be just as important because they affect your day to day life. If you want, I can find out if there are any elections happening in your area soon.
What can you tell me about Zachary Hertz?
I don't have any information about someone named Zachary Hertz. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Boo.
Pause the conversation. Resume the conversation. Close the conversation.
Sorry, I'm not able
Appalachian Fiddler on the mountain.
It's so funny that that
Go Flash.
mode can't tell
find
me anything
any
about me.
information about that.
How was your live chat with Gemini? Capital H. O. Good response. Bad response.
Can't
Appalachian Fiddler on the mountain.
Why are you still talking?
2.0 Flash.
access people's
Recent apps. Google Gemini. Close.
personal
Task closed. Portrait. Android accessibility suite.
Well, that's a bug.
information for their safety.
What?
Is there anything else I can help
Why are
you
you still
with?
talking? I closed you. Weird. Ooh, I do need to find a grant writer. Definitely need to find one of those.
Ask about screen.
What can you tell me about Zachary Hertz?
Based on the search results, Zachary Hertz is an individual known for his work in entrepreneurship and disability rights advocacy. Here's what I can tell you: disability rights advocate and entrepreneur. He is an entrepreneur and a disability rights activist. He lost his sight due to retinoblastoma, a cancer of the retinas, as an infant. He founded the company Intrinsic Usability, which focuses on building tools and services for people with disabilities. He also has worked with or created apps to
All
help
right, we're
those
done.
with visual impairments navigate public space.
Recent apps. Android accept. Screenshot. Disabled. Android accessibility.
You get 2 newspaper articles published about you, and that's all I ever know. Sadly, Oreo, you're not part of the data set that Gemini uses. Yeah, I gotta reach out to some big websites and have them post articles about you, and then you'll be part of the data set Gemini uses. Yeah, yeah. Or keep publishing YouTube videos about you and mention your name a bunch in the transcripts. And then Gemini will know who you are. Yeah. What time is it, bud? Oh shit, it is 20:53. We gotta get ready for bed. Well, get you ready for bed. I'll be up for like another 5 hours. Alright, yep, we're gonna wrap up. It has been a pleasure talking to all of you tonight. Huge shout out to the mod tonight, Barbara. Thank you for moderating. ZachHertz.com for all your Zach and Oreo wonderful nonsense. Blog post, social media links, Oh yeah, it's the only place you'll find us as far as like anything doing with money. Any other place you find asking for payment or contributions, don't believe it. I know at least twice now people have tried to set up scams around us. ZachHurts.com is the only place where Oreo and I will ever ask for any type of money information, and that's for merch and all that stuff. We never reach out to people and ask for money, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So ZachHurts.com is your one-stop shop for all of everything Zach and Oreo. All the links are up to date. Take you directly to our specific social media profiles and all that good stuff. So ZachHurts.com, merch, blog posts, origin stories, social media links, and I got a few pages I'm going to be uploading here shortly. I'm just doing a final treatment on one of them. Damn, I can't talk today. Yep. Okay. Good night, Brock. Good night, Barbara. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. And we will be live on Friday. Possibility we go live tomorrow, but I do like the fact that I'm giving myself a day off on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But maybe, we'll see. And then Saturday for sure we'll be live. I think that's everything. Oreo and I love you. Be kind to yourselves and others. Go learn some cool shit. Make the world a better place. Try to be happy. Try to be healthy. Try to sleep well. Sweet dreams. Where's this damn button? Finish. Okay. Anyway, we love you. Have a good night. Sleep well. And we will see you next time. Peace.